Hello and welcome back. It's me, Measly, and today I'm going to show you a couple tools that you may or may not use. So roll the intro. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is pop over to Lightroom, whatever Lightroom you use. And what we're going to talk about is the linear gradient and the radial gradient. Oh, I know you guys probably use these, but did you know these little tricks about them? Let's find out. So what I like to do with a lot of my photography is use these gradients. So say, the bottle's kind of dark right now, and we just, let's lighten it up. Let's lighten it up. So we're just gonna draw a real big one. And this is what a lot of people don't know, I guess, but I didn't know this for the longest time either. Draw it real big, right? Say we wanna make this crazy bright, just for example's sake. So what you could do is go over here. See this little eraser? Actually take that away. I know, right? It's like freaking magic. And I know it's kind of extreme right now, just for reference sake, but look, when we come back, that's kind of dope. So before, after, and then you could bring up the contrast a little bit maybe. I'm sorry. And there you would go. Before, after, kind of make it pop a little bit. You know what I don't really like this right here. Let's kind of erase some of that out of there. A little too bright for me. Boom! So it's a lot easier than using the brush tool to brush all over the bottle and then do what you want to do, when you can do this and then use the eraser to get rid of it. So that's tip number one. Let's show you on a different photo. So we'll go over here to this photo, and so what we'll do, let's go ahead and grab us a little brush here, or a little radial tool here, and let's crank this exposure. Yeah, looks awful, doesn't it? And we'll take this brush, widen it up. Look at that, it's coming back to life. Oh, it's finger licking good. Yeah, bud. Yeah. Then we could take it down to maybe where we want it. Get rid of the excess stuff that we don't like. And then let's see. Before, after. Still not digging this right here. Yeah. I think it's looking good. What do you guys think? I think it looks dope. So that's just a little trick, because originally I was using the brush tool and I was brushing everything. Use the eraser, just get rid of what you don't want. And you could fine tune it, you could pop in, zoom in, fine tune around it, everything like that. It is what it is, okay? I'm learning things, you're learning things, that's what this is all about. Okay, moving on to our next. Let's pull this guy out and let's mess with some radial gradients. And this is just quick tips and tricks. And for those of you that don't know, you can cycle these overlays. Just right click, you'll see exactly where it is. It'll hide the tool. You'll see both. I like to keep mine where I click on it, I can see it. So say we just want that affected right there. Yeah, whatever. And then let's we'll actually bring the exposure down, maybe up the contrast, maybe turn the temp down, get it, real moody, but not too moody. Maybe darken it a little bit, something like that. And then you're like, okay, cool, well the rest of the image is muffed. Do the same thing with the radial. Just take it away. And like I said, you can fine tune this all you want. But there you go. Just perfectly edited your sky with a radial gradient and took away the excess that you didn't need. I think that's super helpful for just tweaking and fine tuning things instead of taking the brush tool and brushing everything. And like I said, you could really get in here and start taking away stuff you don't need. I'm obviously doing a sloppy job, but you know, you could get rid of everything you didn't want back there. So like there was a really large mountain back here when I took this shot, and say we didn't want that to be affected. Tips and tricks, baby. We're gonna hit up the linear gradient. Oh my Lanta, I'm awful. So say, you know, the sunlight actually was falling on the left-hand side of this. So say we just want to draw something in here and kind of have it act like it's falling down onto the ring. We'll do something like that, and just for the sake of the tips and tricks, we'll crank this sucker. Okay, so say we don't want it in certain parts, so like, say we don't want it over here. We don't want it down here at all. Less on the ring, more on the areas around it. And then, you know, you could go back and fine tune and really make it how you want to make it. But this is just for the sake of showing you that you can get rid of that, and I think it's super useful. I think it saves a lot of time doing that, and I'm super stoked that I figured that out and found that, because I was the person going in with a brush everywhere. So I know some of you guys probably already know that. Like I said, this channel is aimed more towards beginners or amateurs who are just diving in or haven't really got the time to really learn all of the equipment or the programs, things like that, because I'm an amateur myself. And if I'm learning something, I want you guys to know it, and if you already know it, I'm sorry. But if you would like to see like the editing process for some of these pictures, let me know down in the comment section, and maybe we'll do an editing tutorial, and we'll go from there. So if you guys would please like, subscribe, comment, share, punch me in the face, whatever you want to do, please do that, because really it does help. And you know, I've said it in other videos, I'm trying to really get this channel lifted up, focus more on it and my photography and tips and tricks, and to help everybody. So if that's something you're into, stick around. If not, I understand that too. For now, I'm out. Peace.